We are about 1 week into the 2024 NBA season. And even at this stage, we are starting to see some breakouts, right, on the horizon. Who has impressed you the most this season?
Okay, I'm going to go all the way down to New Orleans. That Herb Jones forward for the New Orleans Pelicans, when I tell you that defense he be putting on is phenomenal. When the Pelicans played against the Knicks most recent game as we speak, and he locked up Julius Randle. I said, see that right there? He don't have a problem locking up Julius Randle. He don't have a problem being everywhere on the court with his defense. Now, yes, he give you some offense, but that defense, this is the type of stuff that don't show up on the box score. Like you're not gonna be able to look at your app and you missed the game. Let me see the app and let me see what they're talking about. You can always see how many points they put up. You can always tell how many blocks. And in this case, in the next game, he had 3 blocks. But the fact that he can take a charge, where the charge stat at? Where that at? That's not going to be
Right.
on there. And that's the stuff that really has a positive impact on the game, which helps a team to actually win. One of the commentators on that game in particular, he said, your best offense is your defense. I said, because that Herb Jones is getting it. That we already know what Zion is going to do, right? BI going to give you what he's going to give you. But when you have someone like Herb Jones that don't really get talked about a lot, but his impact on the game is so great that it allows the New Orleans Pelicans to really function defensively well. Oh man! So Herb Jones, player, wow.
Yeah, the Pels, and he's taking full advantage of Trey Murphy the third being out. You know?
And he's looking good. Again, when your time comes, what will you do with it? What will you
Mm-hmm.
do with it? And right now, he is shining. He looks amazing, and that defense. And when not only just defense, okay, you got your defensive assignment. When I tell you he is everywhere on that floor, defending everybody, you look up and he's like, "What? How he get over there defending him?" It's so great, and because he's young, because he's athletic, and he's 206 pounds, he can take a charge.
Oh
Like
yeah.
he took he's not afraid of the impact, and I think I like that about his game from a defensive perspective. And what it gives you, he brought the ball up a couple of times on offense. I think he made his 3-point shots that he put up. Again, don't miss on players who are not stars but who are positive contributors to a team, because you need 5 to win. You need
Yeah.
more. You need a deep bench as well. So come on, he is amazing. So what I've seen so far with Herbert Jones has been phenomenal with the New Orleans Pelicans. So yes, Herb Jones.
No, perfect. This is a good segue into my guy who's also taking full advantage of one of their players being out right now, and that's Tyrese Maxey.
I
Ty,
promise you.
yes, Tyrese Maxey is now leading the team in points, assists, and minutes played. He's basically mastered playmaking with James Harden being gone. The two-man game between him and Joel Embiid is phenomenal. Can we talk about Tyrese Maxey's bulk that he put on in the offseason? His three ball is hitting. He's hitting that at a high clip. I am so happy for Tyrese Maxey under Nick Nurse. Now, I don't know if Doc Rivers was still there. Would he play Tyrese Maxey to the extent that Nick Nurse is? I don't know. But when I tell you Tyrese Maxey right now, it's almost like James Harden who. The front office is going to have to take a look at this. He's in a contract year, and I know the future of the Sixers right now is Embiid and Maxey. It does not include James Harden. They need to take a close look at this.
And I would hate for James Harden to come back. I hate to say this because I think they probably want him on the roster. They're paying him so much money. Why wouldn't he
Yeah.
play, right? But then for him to come back and all of a sudden Maxey now regresses.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I don't know. It was a previous video where I said if they had to make a choice, would it be James Harden or Maxey? I say not in the face of Maxey. Maxey is the future. James Harden is he's present. He's your present, but he is not your future. And so if we're looking at what the 76ers will be like in the next 3 seasons, it's going to be Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey. I mean, over the last couple of games, he's had 65 points, 15 assists. He's taking care of the basketball. He's, his speed and athleticism. I was watching him and I was like, who's faster? Tyrese Maxey, Russell Westbrook, or De'Aaron Fox? I just don't know. But they play with so much speed and agility. Tyrese Maxey just bouncing up and down the court, his little hair just flying.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, this guy, he's on another level. And they're going to have to back up the Brinks truck for Tyrese Maxey.
They want to keep him.
They're going to have to do it, yeah.
They want to keep him. And if they can't, there are teams that will love to have him on the roster, right? But why would the Philadelphia 76ers want to do that? Because there's already talks about Joel Embiid
Yeah.
possibly leaving. But if they are successful, Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid are successful, then I think Joel Embiid will stay. He will
Yeah.
stay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But because this is just little James Harden, figure out what y'all gonna do with that. Because I'm sick of all of that talk anyway. If you didn't let him on the airplane, then at this point, why even let him on the court? I'm done. So let's get rid of that. Whatever that is, let him play, let him sit, whatever. Do something, but not at the expense of where Tyrese Maxey can go for them this season. That's where I am with it. So that's good. Tyrese Maxey is good.
Yeah, he's balling.
Yeah. I do have a team though. And y'all probably gonna get sick of me talking about this team, but that Oklahoma City Thunder, specifically Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I just cannot tell you right now how great he is. What in the world is going on? When I watch him, I just say, where did all that talent in that body? That man gives it every time he steps on the court. Like he is averaging about 32 points a game. Average? It's an average? Like what? The Oklahoma City Thunder and whatever they got going on over there in the West. There's going to be a team in the West that usually is a staple in the top 6 category that will not be there for some reason this particular season. And I don't know if it's the OKC Thunder's going to take their place. I don't know if it's the New Orleans Pelicans that's going to take their place, but they're not going to be some favorite team of yours, and they're not going to see the top 6 because they got these 2 teams, Oklahoma City Thunder and New Orleans Pelicans, that are coming for the jugular. Y'all just better be ready, and it's great to see right now at the top of the season. They're running on all cylinders. I don't know what else to say about it. It's amazing to watch. So yeah, OKC again. I'm still talking about that. So I have an honorable mention now. Initially, I was like, yeah, we still talking about that player. Okay, let me see it, prove it. But that Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, you on board now? You on board?
Give me a few more games. I may have to get a ticket for the bandwagon.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I was probably Wembanyama overload prior to him playing his first real regular season game. But them 2 games he played so far, I was like, ooh,
I know.
He may
You know
be
what I like about him though? Yes, he's big and tall, but he actually leaps. He jumps. He's agile. He has no problem mixing it up in the paint. I'm like,
none.
I thought he was going to kind of hang out around the perimeter, afraid of the contact.
I'm just going to be sorry. No. When I see him, I say, is this another Rudy Gobert? I'm not going to be, that's probably where I was with it, right? But Rudy Gobert could never. So I'm just like, what is this? Give me a few more games. Check back in a couple of weeks. But that Wembanyama, I may have to jump. I may got to purchase a ticket for that bandwagon because the Spurs, you know what? And you want to be a rookie in a situation that is favorable for you. And for him to be over there with the Spurs is favorable for him.
Yes.
That's going to make him a superstar. He is in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And then you got Keldon over there. But
yes.
What is the Spurs? Wow.
Wow.
I think the Spurs may be a sleeper team. I don't know.
Yeah, now that I finally laid eyes on Wembanyama, because I purposely didn't really watch in the preseason and all that. Remember how NBA was definitely down our throat?
We got NBA players right now playing. Why would I want to watch what he can potentially do in the NBA? No, I wanted him to be in the NBA before I spend my time watching. But what? Oh.
Yeah, he got a shot too. Like he could shoot the basketball. He got moves. Like he nutmegging folks too. Did you?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wemby. Oh, okay. End of the month. Y'all check back with me at the end of November. See how I feel about him. But right now, I'm like, ooh, I'm standing in line for the bandwagon. I'm just letting y'all know, putting you on notice. So when I finally start talking about it, now I'm like, oh, now you're getting. I'm telling you right now, I am impressed with what I'm seeing, and I'm in line to get on the bandwagon.
Yeah.